Hey everybody, Ace Channel Liam here and welcome to another episode of MetroMania. For those who aren't aware, MetroMania is an ongoing 16 Pokémon Metronome only double battle tournament to determine the MetroMania Champion, and this season has been all about Mega Evolved Pokémon. If you're already a fan of MetroMania and you've enjoyed the season so far, hit the like button to let me know, and of course, hit subscribe if you're new because this is far from the last episode of MetroMania. But of course, it is a very special day today. It is the day of the grand final. We will find out who our MetroMania Season 5 champion is going to be by the end of this episode. But of course, before we start the battles, let's have a look at the brackets to see how we got here. Well, here we are in the final after last week. Scizor absolutely just getting one up on Mega Charizard X, which I don't think anyone could have believed. Like, wow, Mega Charizard X is also out. This MetroMania season has been absolutely full of surprises, but we've made our way from 16 Pokemon down to just 2. The road to the MetroMania final has ended. We are here. We have Audino, we have Scizor. Mega Audino and Mega Scizor are the 2 Pokemon remaining vying for the crown of MetroMania Season 5 champion. Who's going to take that crown? Let's find out. Get excited, jump out of your seats. It's time for the MetroMania Season 5 Grand Final. This is unreal. So we have Scizor with Technician, we have Audino with Healer for what it's worth. Who's going to come out on top? I have no idea. Who's your money on? Before the battle starts, let me know in the comments, and then edit your comment later or reply to it to let me know if you were right. Audino's burned from the get-go. First turn, that's going to half its attack and damage it every turn. Regular Scizor going for conversion too, but it's too early to use that. Relax, mate. And here comes regular Audino, starting things off for its team in the final with Double Slap, which won't be very effective, but is Stab. But look at that tiny bit of damage. It's still chip damage, and in the final, you need to do as much damage as possible because you've got to take these opponents out. This is the MetroMania final. This is not something you just laugh about later on. You've got to bring your A game. Aromatherapy, getting rid of that burn on the same turn it was issued, is a perfect example of that. Great job by Shiny Audino there. Regular Scizor is going to fire off a Gust, which will do a little bit of special damage there. Not a great deal, but Shiny Audino is kind of in trouble at the moment. Not doing well after turn 1. Shiny Scizor goes for Heart Swap, which, you know, go for it. That's not really going to do a lot at this stage. There you go, switch stat changes. There haven't been any, mate. And here comes regular Audino, who is going to go for Meditate. Very interesting play there. Going to increase its attack and defense or special attack. No, just its attack. Meditate is just attack. Really? Oh, okay. Sure thing. Here comes Poison Sting, which doesn't affect Scizor. Poor choice of move by Shiny Audino there. Not the best of starts there. Shiny Scizor is ready, looking menacing. Goes for Tail Slap, but it is avoided by Shiny Audino. And now it's over to regular Scizor to see if that can land a hit. What's going to happen? It's going to go for Secret Power. Interesting play there. So it does a little bit of chip damage there to Audino. Decent amount. Let's not muck about. Here comes Dragon Tail from Shiny Audino. It is going to be resisted by the Steel type Scizor. So many resistances on Scizor. That's what makes it so dangerous. Here is Triple Kick, which isn't resisted, coming out from regular Audino. So there's the 3 hits. Nice little triple kick chipping away at that regular Scizor, who does look to retaliate. You don't want to make this thing mad. Going for Heart Stamp. Interesting play there. So here's a Heart Stamp, doing a great amount of damage for a Heart Stamp onto regular Audino. And here comes Shiny Scizor, who is going to go for Play Nice and is going to reduce the attack stat by 1 stage of the Shiny Audino, which is not good for Audino. That's not something Audino wants to happen. And here comes the regular Audino, looking to retaliate. It's going to go for Brine, which is a lot more powerful if Scizor would have been at less than half its max HP, but it's still damage. And here comes Shiny Audino with Meteor Mash, which is going to be resisted, but I believe has a chance to increase the attack stat of Audino, which has been reduced. There's the critical hit, doesn't get the attack increase, unfortunately. And here comes Shiny Scizor, who is sitting at less than half its max HP, though, who is going to go for Trump Card. Very interesting play there. It doesn't do much damage at all to Audino, as regular Scizor looks to follow up on that attack. Is it going to double in? It goes for Present, which is always a risk. And it does do damage. Little bit of damage there, bringing regular Audino down to less than half its max HP, who is going to go for Thunderbolt, which will not be resisted by Scizor. Great bit of damage there, and gets the paralysis on shiny Scizor there. So that's a great play by the Audino team, because that could detriment the success of Scizor. Oh god, but a self-destruct from shiny Audino. Very risky play there. Could have taken its partner out, instead leaves it stranded, barely touches the two Scizor. That's not a good play there by Audino. That could come back to bite the Audino team in the backside later on. A lot of strategies around self-destruct have failed during Metromania, that's all I'm saying. There's a Psycho Cut, and round one was basically given to Scizor, so that's a shame for the Audino team. So now they've got to try and claw back. They've got to try and equalize, if possible. What are they going to do here? What could they possibly do? These Scizor are so powerful. It's unbelievable. Audino's backs are against the wall right now, especially being 1-0 down. Here comes a tri-attack from shiny Scizor to start off this round. Even the chip damage from the Scizors is decent. That's the problem here, is Audino don't really have much in terms of offense. Here's Clanging Scales, but it doesn't affect either Audino there, so that's a wasted turn. Luckily for that Scizor, though, it doesn't get a defense drop because it didn't get to use the move successfully. Iron Deluge comes out from the shiny Audino there. A deluge of ions showers the battlefield. There you go. You remember understanding that when you were 7? No, nobody did. Here's a Perish Song, though. This is a callback to Audino's battle with Mega Rayquaza that Mega Rayquaza accidentally gave away. Now, that's interesting because the Scizor team are the fastest on the field. You see the Perish counts going with Scizor first. Is this how Audino's gonna get a win for this equalizer? Is it just gonna stall out the Scizor? Is that the way forward? There's a Trop Kick for a decent amount of damage, dropping the attacks out of Audino. Well, they're not going to beat the Perish Song. That's, they're not going to beat the time of the Perish Song to knock the Scizor out any other way. Phantom Force from shiny Scizor. It's going to disappear instantly. Is Phantom Force going to hit Audino? I don't think it's going to. I think Audino's immune. Here's a Fiery Dance, though, from that shiny Audino onto shiny Scizor. Massive damage there. That's the kind of moves you need to bust out against Scizor. Bring the fire. Holy moly. Here's Energy Ball from the regular Audino onto that same Scizor. Not quite enough to take it down, though. Critical hit at that. And there's the Perish count falling to 2, but both Scizor are still the fastest Pokemon on the field. So unless they can slow themselves down to slower than Audino, they are going to lose. There we go, Phantom Force is a Ghost-type move, much like Shadow Force, isn't going to affect Audino. So here comes Scizor, what will it do here? Going to go for Mud Bomb, which I believe is going to further lower the speed. No, the accuracy, sorry. It's Mud... There's another Mud move that lowers speed, I can't remember what it is. But there you go, here's Mind Reader from Audino, not really going to be that effective at the moment. But oh my goodness, I was going to say, if the Audino can further lower their speed, they can guarantee that they don't die to the Perish Song. Here's Sing from shiny Audino, which is going to put regular Scizor to sleep, which even further hampers their chances of taking down the Audino team before the Perish count hits 0. I don't think there's any way for Scizor to come back from this in this battle. I think we are going to go to a third round. What can shiny Scizor do that would KO both Audino on this turn? Muddy Water, that's not going to be enough. And one of the Audino has avoided it, the regular Audino, which means the shiny is going to take damage, but not enough damage to knock it out, which means the Perish counts are going to fall to 0, and the Scizor are going to be knocked out first. And by the rules of Perish Song in-game, whoever is the last Pokemon standing counts as the winner, which will be both the Audino. So here's Stealth Rock. This shiny Audino knows they've got this round. They've got this sudden confidence all of a sudden. They know what they're doing. Regular Audino, what will it do? What's it thinking for its last move? It's going to go for Power Trip. It's just messing with the Scizor here. It knows that it could have knocked it out there with a different move, but down goes Scizor to the Perish Song, and then down goes shiny Scizor to the Perish Song from almost full HP. Down it goes. We're into round 3 for the Metromania final. Whoever wins this battle is your reigning Season 5 Metromania Champion. So is Scizor going to pull out the big guns? Is Audino going to go for another Perish Song trick? Who knows? But these Scizor have got to be pissed at that previous battle. Cross Poison coming out from the get-go. Super effective, massive damage there. Doesn't get the poison though on Audino. But here comes regular Scizor, who's going to go for Fake Out. It is the first turn, so that will work, and it will flinch that Audino so it can't move. So what a lucky go Fake Out normally never happens on the first turn in a Metronome battle. Here's Powder. So if Scizor uses any Fire-type moves, it's in big trouble. Good job by that shiny Audino there. Here comes regular Scizor. Oh my word, this is so tense. This could go either way right now. Here with a Glare. So the Glare from Scizor is going to paralyze shiny Audino. So shiny Audino is going to be unable to move for potentially each turn. Here comes the shiny Scizor with Roost, but it has full HP, so that's a wasted turn. You can't afford to make mistakes like this. This is the Metromania final, mate. Come on. Regular Audino's going to go Fake Out, but it's not the first turn. Silly Billy. And here comes shiny Audino, ignoring the paralysis, getting ready to move. It's going to go for Bug Buzz, which will be resisted. But at least it's damage. At least you're chipping away at the Scizor here, because that's what the Audino need to do. And regular Audino's healer activates and removes the paralysis, protecting its partner during this battle, so guaranteeing it will still be able to move in future turns. Here's a Shadow Sneak from Scizor, but that doesn't affect Audino because of the normal typing. So it's over to shiny Scizor to see if it can mount some kind of offense. Goes for Bone Meringue, which only hits twice, and everybody loves reminding me it only hits twice, so it's going to be 2 hits. There you go. Looking deadly, though, for shiny Audino. Shiny Audino's in a lot of trouble right now, needs healing. It's going to go for Thrash. It's locking itself into a not very effective move that is physical, and it's not a physical Pokemon. This is dangerous for the Audino team. This is looking better and better for Scizor as its battle goes on. And regular Audino recognizes that and goes for Amnesia, increasing its special defense by 2 stages because it is worried. I mean, Scizor, you don't really need to worry about special defense when you're against a Scizor, but it's always better safe than sorry. Here's Hail coming into play from Scizor, which is going to buffet everyone on the field, and that's very dangerous for shiny Audino because shiny Audino can only survive a few turns of Hail. Maybe 3 at best, probably, which is not good. The Scizor team really knows what they're doing right now. Here comes Liquidation from Scizor, shiny Scizor, onto regular Audino for a great amount of damage there. The Audino team have their backs to the wall right now, and I think they know it. Here's Round. That's not very effective from regular Audino onto regular Scizor. They're barely chipping away at the HP. Shiny Audino still going for the Thrash, just not dealing a lot of damage, are they? And here comes the Hail. So finally, shiny Scizor loses a bit of HP. Regular Scizor gets brought down to less than half its max HP. Regular Audino buffeted, and shiny Audino brought into the danger zone. So that took off 11 hit points. So actually, this Audino could survive 3 more turns, potentially. Here's Mind Reader from shiny Scizor. Not really a useful move at this point. At this point, you need to just keep on the offense. You need to take your opponent out. Although the Scizor are really in the driver's seat right now. Here's the Tickle from Scizor, which is going to hit that shiny Audino and lower its attack and its defense by 1 stage apiece, which again is just not good for the shiny Audino there. There's a sneeze for you, huh? In the final, lads, in the final. That Mach Punch from regular Audino didn't do a lot, and that Thrash from shiny Audino didn't do a lot. And no, I'm not doing a retake because I'm that kind of YouTuber. Here we go. Everyone gets buffeted by the Hail. It's looking worse and worse for these Pokemon, these Audino, as we go on. Regular Audino is now less than half its max HP. Shiny Audino can survive 2 turns if it doesn't get hit. Which, you know, say what you will about that. Although shiny Scizor goes for Shadow Force that it knows won't hit Audino. So not a great play there. Regular Scizor is going for Bug Buzz, which is going to be resisted on the regular Audino. Elects not to take out the shiny Audino there, who is still confused. Oh my goodness. So here comes shiny Audino. It is confused from the Thrash. Goes for Flail, but it's avoided by the Scizor that's used Shadow Force. Regular Audino, what's he going to do here? It needs to do something. Got to do something drastic. Goes for Acid Spray. Doesn't affect either of any of the Scizor. And there's the buffet onto everybody in the battle. Shiny Audino is at 3 hit points now. It is looking dire. Of course, we know that shiny Scizor's move is not going to hit this turn. So here's regular Scizor going for Psychic Terrain, making the battlefield weird. So here comes the Psychic Terrain. What's going to happen here? Here comes the Shadow Force. So we know no damage is being incurred by the Audino this turn. Shiny Audino has snapped out of confusion, is going for the Metronome. What will it do as potentially its last move? Draco Meteor. I mean, if you're going to go out with a bang. It is going to be resisted by shiny Scizor. So it does damage, but just not enough damage. This is not looking good for Audino at all. This is looking very, very much in favor of the Scizor team at this point in the battle. Here comes regular Audino with Searing Shot, though. Oh my god! It's taken out its partner. It's taken out everyone. Audino's won the final at the last possible chance. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's incredible. All the Scizor are down. Everyone's down. Its partner went down. Audino's won the final. This is your champion. I can't believe it. That was amazing. Oh my word. I need to lie down. What an amazing final. Like, I can't believe just how much crazy stuff went down. Like, I'm in shock. Like, I'm lost for words. I don't honestly think that I thought Audino would win this. I thought Scizor had the advantage because of all of its resistances, because of how difficult it is, because even the stab moves that Audino gets are fairy and normal, and that's just not... It's just not helpful against a Mega Scizor, and of course Audino lacks firepower, which Scizor has in spades, and I just can't believe that Audino managed to pull it out of the bag. And in that last battle, I think we all thought, up until the last move, that Mega Scizor was going to take that third round victory and just absolutely destroy the Audino team. And then out of nowhere, Searing Shot just takes down one Audino and both Scizor, and then we're left with the champion. It was absolutely amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better final. It was just really, really cool. Of course, this isn't the end of Metromania. As you guys know, Season 6 will be a thing. We are going to have another season of Metromania. Of course, it's ongoing. You guys love it. So I'll tell you the theme of the next season of Metromania in the next episode, but you know, feel free to guess in the comments. Of course, that's where I'm going to leave this episode of Metromania. I will see you next week for the new season. If you like this channel and you want to support it, pledge to my Patreon, patreon.com/AceTrainerLiam for live streams 5 days a week, twitch.tv/AceTrainerLiam. But until next time, I'm AceTrainerLiam. Keep on training.